Hello everyone, Tom from Surfer here and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm breaking down how topical maps can take your website from zero to hero in search results. If you've been struggling to rank your content or wondering why your competitors always seem to outrank you, stick around because this is the video you've been waiting for. In SEO, a topical map is your roadmap to becoming a recognized authority in your niche. Websites with strong authority are more likely to withstand Google's core updates and are less vulnerable to changes in the algorithm. Why? Because Google trusts them. In fact, this recent study of over 260,000 search results in Search Engine Journal shows a strong correlation between high search rankings and topical authority. Think of it like this. Google wants to see well-researched, high-quality articles across your entire topic. It's not just about having one or two well-written articles anymore. Google's job is to deliver the best, most relevant content to users. When your site covers the topic well, it signals to Google that you are more than just a casual blogger. You are a trusted source. As you publish more high-value content, search engines learn to trust your credibility and prefer you over other sites that might be competing for the same keywords. Okay, so all this sounds very nice, but how do you generate a topical map? To start building your topical map, you'll need a list of subtopics for your website. For example, if your website is about nutrition, you might want to list the different kinds of diets. So nutrition would be your website main topic, and the different diets would be subtopics. They may include the low-carb diet, keto diet, and any other type of diet. Next, come up with different keywords variations for each of these topics that addresses them in detail for every kind of reader. This will take some level of research on online forums, books, Google, and basically anywhere else that you can find some related information. For example, Quora and Reddit are goldmines to find questions your audience cares about. And don't overlook Google's autocomplete, the people also ask section, and related searches at the bottom of Google's search results. So, for example, you might come up with what is a keto diet, how to do a keto diet meal plans, is keto diet healthy, and so on. Repeat this process for each subtopic and you will end up with hundreds of keywords. But that doesn't mean you need to write hundreds of articles for each keyword. Some keywords belong in one article, like keto diet, meal plan, keto diet 7-day meal plan, and keto diet menu, while others like keto diet side effects or is keto diet gluten-free needs their separate pages. A keyword clustering tool like Surfer's Content Explorer can speed up this process and save you hours of research and sorting. Topic Explorer is designed to help you create a comprehensive topical map for your website. Start by connecting your Google Search Console to Surfer, which will then browse the web and analyze tons of data to present you with the related topics and keywords. But our tool doesn't just give you a list of keywords. It shows you how these keywords are related and groups them into similar content clusters. For example, for a topic like keto diet, Surfer suggests dozen clusters. Surfer also includes your existing pages in the content map so you can see which clusters they belong to. Now, let me show you my favorite part. So far, we've always spoken and heard of topical authority in ambiguous terms. We've heard it's important, but haven't really had a way to measure or see what topical authority for a website really looks like. Well, this is no longer the case, because we've introduced Topics Visualization feature. It's like having an X-ray on your website topical authority. Think of it as a visual representation of how well you are covering your niche. So how does it work? The hexagons you see are clusters of related keywords and topics. Each cluster represents a content hub, which is a group of related articles that revolve around a central theme. The closer these clusters are to the center, the higher their relevance to your topic. The color shades from light to dark purple indicate the average keyword difficulty. Light purple means low difficulty and dark purple means high difficulty. And this lets you quickly identify which topics are easiest to rank for. Notice the concentric circles labeled low, medium, and high. These rings represent the level of authority your website has for these topics. These clusters closer to the center are areas where your site is already strong. The further out you go, the less authority your site has on those topics. So for example, paleo foods are important cluster for topics like paleo diets, while autoimmune diets hold lesser authority. So how can you use Surfer's topical map to boost your topical authority? Start by focusing on the clusters with the medium to high authority rings. These are high-value topics that with a bit of content can push your site's authority to the next level. For example, if you see a cluster near the high ring, that's in light purple, it means it's a high authority topic with a low keyword difficulty. This is an opportunity to create high quality content around these keywords to strengthen your authority in that niche. And don't forget about content gaps. Clusters in light purple, especially those in the medium or low rings, indicate areas where your site has potential but needs more content to build authority. Include this in your content strategy once you've covered your main clusters. The visual topical map isn't just a static tool, and it will update as you add more content. Over time, you will see more areas darken, indicating your growing authority across different topics. Instead of randomly producing content with a topical map, you are strategically creating articles that support each other and boost your overall authority. That's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure to like this video and share it with your colleague if you found it interesting. See you next time. Cheers!